Your station for Salem High School sports, KSMO, Salem.
It's now time for Tiger Talk, heard before each Salem Lady Tiger volleyball game with Stan Stevens and Coach Kristen Barnes. And now Tiger Talk on KSMO.
This is Wayne Reed, the new executive officer at the Salem Memorial District Hospital, and the board of directors would like to invite everyone to the meet and greet to be held September the 7th at the Salem Memorial District campus from 11 o'clock until 2 p.m. The formal introductions of the clinic providers will be at noon, with the whole hog lunch served from 11 o'clock until 2. The event is free and open to the public. The Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Hi, I'm Doug Barnes from the Town & Country Bank. What does the farm mean to you? Maybe it means a weekend getaway for camping or hunting, or it's the life as a farmer. Maybe you want to build a dream home with a view. No matter what the farm means to you, Town & Country Bank can make it happen with the best rates and terms on land and mortgage loans. Town & Country Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 412144.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
A life event could qualify you for a discount. Call me, Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and we will make sure you have the coverage you need.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
There's end of summer savings at K&H Auto Supply, where you'll find these great deals. Schumacher 85-amp battery charger with engine start priced at $109.99. Slime tire inflator for $26.99. And Black Magic tire wet for $8.49 each. That's K&H Auto Supply, your Park City Auto Parts store in Salem.
Park City. Yeah, Park City. Park City.
Welcome to Tiger Talk. Stan Stevens along with Coach Kristen Barnes, coach of Salem Tigers and the Sullivan Lady Eagles, matched up at the Salem High School gym. It was a very, very tough match all the way through, but the Eagles edged the Salem Tigers. But, Coach, those games could have gone either way all the way through.
Absolutely. First set, I think we were trying to understand their offense, and so then second set rolled around. I definitely think we had a better understanding of what was coming at us. And, it was back and forth. I feel like the entire time the second set, we just couldn't really gain momentum there at the end. And then third set, they just came out, serving lights out and really got us from the serve-receive standpoint. But they're a tough team, so that's the kind of competition that we want to see, though.
Macy Noli was that one that was serving lights out, and she, as we talked about prior to coming on Tiger Talk, I had her for 27 serving points in the match, 17 straight in Game 3. And, Coach, that ball that she was serving, one time it would be hard, it would be on the back line, next time barely over the net, curving to the left, sinking, sailing, dipping, knuckling, whatever she did, it just seemed to work for her against the Tigers. And, again, 27 points in a match. That's a heck of a lot of points to score, at least 33% of your team scoring in that match.
Yeah, she did phenomenal. I mean, I'm sure she probably had the serving game of her life. She was on fire. We just couldn't really respond to it.
And when you have that, it even gets into the psyche of the Salem players in Game 3, because you just don't know what to expect. And, boy, I tell you what, just trying to field that serve, you're probably wondering which way is it going to go, right?
Absolutely. And she was doing a really great job of mixing it up on us. We were trying to swing rotations, trying to give her a different look, and, that really wasn't phasing her. And, she was just able to attack our gaps, attack our seams, and find what was working best each time. So, she just did a really great job of finishing plays from the serving standpoint.
But I really thought the volleying in this game back and forth was exceptional, because there were some long volleys that ended up in a point for either team. But, when you see the girls diving, digging, getting at the net, they're blocking and they're doing everything right. It's going to hurt whichever team gets that point. But I really thought throughout the entire match there were some excellent points earned by both teams.
Oh, yeah. I knew they were going to be a strong team offensively and defensively. And, we talked about that on Wednesday with the players, and we did a scouting report. So we were well aware of how tough they were going to be. Mm-hmm. And, I think the girls did do a really good job of rallying and finishing plays. And, we were able to get offensive conversions. They stopped us defensively at the net. And, as you know, Stan, that's huge for momentum. Yep. And they were just able to get those huge momentum plays, I feel like, more so than we were, which was then able to take control of the game.
In the first game, Emma Brun for Sullivan, I think, had the game of her life, because I had her for 11 kills, and we seemed to adapt to her at the net, and she didn't have anywhere near that in games 2 or 3. But, you have to make those adjustments. Within the game adjustments, that's what it's all about, because if you don't make any adjustments, they're just going to go right back to it over and over and over again, right, Coach?
Absolutely. We saw that, I feel like, the first set, because they really had a lot of success with their outside attackers. Mm-hmm. And so that was something that we looked at when we went back and we looked at our film. What were we doing? What were we not doing? What do we need to fix? And so we worked on that at practice. So I hope that, we worked on our blocking game, we worked on our defensive game, reading those plays. And so hopefully we can take the things that we learned from that game and use those tonight.
Tonight we take on the Eminence Lady Red Wings, and Eminence always has a very gritty kind of team. And I use the word gritty in a positive way, as these girls, they play tough, don't they? Yes,
you're absolutely right. That's something that I feel like always describes Eminence. They're scrappy, they're tough. They always, my first year here, we went 5 with them. Last year, I think we went 3 with them, but I know it was a battle. And, they always come to play, and they always, have these amazing saves, this amazing effort. They're just a scrappy, all-out effort team, and we're really going to have to be ready for that tonight, because we need to work on finishing those tough plays and leaving it on the other team's side. So.
And that reputation is coming over for the end of the Salem Tigers camp as well, because there were some excellent plays against not only Sullivan, but back in St. James, where the extra effort by the Salem defenders keeping that ball alive, Coach, earned you some points. And, and it's really good to see, because you hate to see girls give up on a ball that's marginal. And right now I'm seeing the Lady Tigers give everything they have, almost into the point of going into the stands after the ball.
Yeah, I think, that is a huge part of our game that we've worked on all summer long, and especially in the off season. The girls, I feel like, are constantly in the gym, constantly hitting hard at each other and figuring out what to do in a game when that actually happens to them. So that's a huge thing for them to be able to, take the skills that they're learning in practice and then bring those to a game-like situation. But, yeah, I saw a lot of great effort from our side defensively, and just able to put together those scrappy plays and finish. So I'm hoping that we can continue to grow from that and just, get better at it as the season goes on.
And, Coach, when you see an individual make that kind of play, and I know as a coach you got to be thrilled, but that's just a huge lift on the Lady Tiger side when they see a girl make an incredible dig or a save, and all of a sudden you turn that around and get a point out of it. That team, it's just a big uplifting moment for that girl team.
Oh, for sure. Whenever you see one of your teammates, lay their body out to save a ball, it's just, we talk about the team aspect all the time. Like, what are you willing to give for your team? How are you willing to better the ball for your team? And those kind of plays just really show, selflessness and that team mindset that we're looking for. And of course, they're just huge encouragement, momentum drivers. So, that's going to be a huge thing for us tonight. Just up that communication, up those celebrations, get loud, and be excited for each other when we do something good, when we have an exciting save like that.
So the Lady Red Wings come to town with just a varsity team, Coach. Is this a upper class kind of team that we're going to be facing tonight?
Yes. That's just the thing about Eminence. They're always tough. They always bring their A game. They always, are smart. They're very well coached. They know how to finish plays. And so we're just going to have to make sure that, we're on our toes, we're reading better, we're communicating more, so we're able to get conversions and finish those offensive balls with attacks.
All right, Coach, the very best of luck tonight against the Lady Red Wings of Eminence. Good luck, Coach.
Thanks, Stan, and thanks for the coverage.
You're welcome, ma'am. Stay tuned. Lady Tiger Volleyball, it is next.
At the Bank of Salem, keeping your account safe and secure is our highest priority. We're adding text fraud alerts as part of our debit card protection program. If Shazam, our debit card processor, suspects fraudulent activity on your debit card, you may be alerted via text message or phone call. Ask a Bank of Salem employee today. Remember, we will never request card or account information via text, phone, or email. The Bank of Salem, putting our customers first since 1883. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Don't have any time to fix anything to eat, and you're looking for something to munch on? Well, at Country Mart in Salem, you'll find Glenn's Smokehouse mouth-watering pork steaks, baby back ribs, pulled pork, and so much more. Plus, in a deli, you'll find breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day, and your favorite deli meats and cheeses. Country Mart also has a bakery for your pies, cakes, and decorated cakes, donuts, and breads. So stop by Country Mart, Highway 3272 East in Salem today. They're here to help you save.
Real value is more than a fair price. It's quality service, experience, and convenience, too. And that's what you get every time you stop at Napa Auto Parts Store at 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem. Get quality Napa Auto Parts and accessories you can trust with a knowledgeable staff that can help you find the right parts and answer your questions. And while you're there, check out their monthly specials. Napa Auto Parts at 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem, locally owned since 1946.
Open a checking account at Progressive Ozark Bank today. It's quick and easy, and you'll receive a free gift too. Debit cards are issued instantly with no waiting or delays in accessing your money. Receive cash back for enrolling in electronic statements while enjoying our free electronic banking options such as mobile deposit, bill pay, and mobile banking. Utilize our open online for 24/7 new account convenience, or come by Progressive Ozark Bank at 904 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem. Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured, and equal housing lender.
Thank you, Stan. That has been Tiger Talk with Coach Kristen Barnes. Stay tuned. Salem Lady Tiger Volleyball is next.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
Welcome to this KSMO media broadcast of Salem Lady Tiger Volleyball. Today's game is being brought to you by K&H Auto Supply, Salem Memorial District Hospital, Farm Bureau Insurance, Bank of Salem, Napa Auto Parts, Monet Auto Supply, Progressive Ozark Bank, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Town and Country Insurance, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Ozark Overhead Door LLC, State Farm Insurance, Salem Trust, Southtown Furniture, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Living the Dream Outdoor Properties, Wilson Mortuary, Country Chic Boutique and Photography, J&D Automotive, Dent County Veterinary Clinic, Align by Design Chiropractic, Hometown Mechanical, Town Screen LLC.
This is Salem Tiger Volleyball. You're watching KSMO. Family on three! 1, 2, 3, family!
Here at KSMO Radio, 1340 M95.7, and streaming live on KSMO Media. We're right in the middle of our national anthem. Let's go ahead and take a 1-minute break. We'll come back with Salem Tiger Volleyball in 1 minute.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Call Joe Brand in Salem at 729-3831. We welcome you back, Salem High School Gymnasium. It is Salem Lady Tiger Volleyball on this Thursday night, a varsity match only this evening, as the Lady Red Wings of Eminence have come to town to take on our Lady Tigers. Glad to have you aboard, and we hope you're going to have a great night with us right here on KSMO Media. Don't forget, on the radio side, we'll be joining Cardinal Baseball at the conclusion of this game, so we hope you will enjoy that contest. The Lady Tigers coming off a tough loss last week against the Sullivan Lady Eagles. It was a very exciting match, but while you talk about some great serving from Macy, boy, I tell you what, she had a night, didn't she? Wow, 27 service points. That's pretty impressive, and she really was on the top of her game. This Eminence Lady Red Wing team is a very senior-laden team. 7 seniors, 1 sophomore, and 1 freshman. So it's a very, very experienced team, no doubt about that. Yeah, one of those sophomores will start tonight for the Eminence High School. The Salem Lady Tigers, they're getting ready to announce their starters, and we're going to go ahead on the video side and let them introduce themselves.
Avery Orway, senior. Mallory Workman, senior. Faith Kaminsky, junior. Skyler Clapperich, senior. Leah Russell, junior. Reagan Du Bois, sophomore. Kylie Schaubit, senior.
On the floor, you'll notice the Eminence Lady Red Wings. They are in the black jerseys with the red trim and the red numbers. Salem Tigers in the white jerseys, the blue shorts, and the Carolina blue trim. And of course, Lady Tigers coming in with a 1-2 record. Eminence coming in with a 2-1. And Lady Tigers would like to even that record up here tonight. So the starters for Lady Tigers: Mallory Workman, Skyler Clapperich, Leah Russell, Avery Irway, Faith Kaminsky, and Reagan Du Bois, and Kylie Schaubit will be the libero. All ready to get this one underway here from the Salem High School gym. Glad to have you along with us. Hope you enjoy the contest. And after the game, we're going to be talking to Skyler Clapperich about where she's going to be, what she's going to be doing. Okay, there's some pretty interesting thing. We're not going to break the surprise. We'll let her tell you a little bit about it. That'll be following the game. We'll be doing that on the video side only with Skyler Clapperich. And so be listening in and watching in for that. And it'll be a nice interview with Skyler. Don't normally do that, but in this case, a very, very nice recognition for Skyler and the effort that they put in. So I'm ready to get this one underway. It's the Lady Red Wings, the Lady Tigers. It's Lady Volleyball right here on KSMO Media. About ready to get this one underway. Glad you could join us here on KSMO Media. Officials are checking the rotation. And don't forget, we always are proud to support our sponsors to bring all these games to you. Line by Design and Hometown Mechanical, Denton County Vet Clinic. All those great sponsors that make it possible for us to be here to bring you these games. It will be the Lady Red Wings serving up first. And it'll be Miranda Rich. She's a senior, 5'3". And the first serve of the game comes across, played up by Schaubert to the net. Workman setting it right at the net, tipping it down. And in the net goes Avery Irway trying to dink it across 1-0 as the set was just too close to the net. Next service comes up, Schaubert, and Workman will bump it up high. Clapperich trying to go cross court, played there by Ramsey. To the net, going for the kill, partially blocked there by Clapperich. She sets it going back, and Du Bois plays it across. Waiting for it for Eminence is Keeling. She sets it to the net, and a kill by number 5, Haley Jennings. 2-0, Eminence on top. Eminence coming off the win over Clearwater, 3-1. Rich's service. Right down the middle, played there by Du Bois across deep, and it's out of bounds. 3-0. Nobody back there for Eminence is a good idea by Reagan, but ball just sailed out of bounds. 3-0 on the service. The next one comes across to Schaubert. High near to Workman, plays it back to the middle to Irway for the kill. Kind of missed it, came to Rich. Bumped up high by Ramsey and played across and out of bounds by Trista Keeling, a 5'2" senior. Point side out for the Lady Tigers. Clapperich to go back to serve. Skyler, 5'6" senior. Her first service down the right side, played by Ramsey to the net. They put it high, and Ramsey just pushed it across deep. There's Workman. The middle to Russell, now to Irway, playing it hard and deep as Rich, playing it up high to Ramsey, and that one in the net by Trista Keeling. Point for the Lady Tigers. Didn't play it too close to the net that time. They kept it kind of mid-court. And Keeling shot into the twine. 2 serving 3 as Clapperich serves this one short and dug out nicely by Ramsey to the net. A quick set and a nice effort by Schaubert, but they can't dig it out. The quick set and the kill, I believe, by Haley Jennings. I had the official right in my line of sight there. I believe it was Jennings or Demi Mickler. Not sure which one. It looked like it had a 5 on it. And Eminence goes back to serve, and immediately that service goes into the net by Aaron Pitts. Pitts will check out. 3 serving 4 as Schaubert goes back. Kylie. Here in game 1, 3 serving 4. The service deep, played by Keeling to the net. Going for that one is Moore. And the Tigers with a good net play. Moore can't get it across. Macy Moore, 5'8" senior, one of the taller girls on this Eminence squad. We're tied at 4, game 1. Schaubert serve, playing it deep, played there by Ramsey. Bumped up high by Rich, and Ramsey will push it over. There's Irway for the Salem Tigers. Still Workman back to Irway for the kill. Off the fingertips and kept alive nicely by Eminence. Ramsey will push it over. Schaubert for Salem, setting it for Workman. Up in the air for Irway. There is Ramsey again. Nice play, but off the ceiling, and it falls on the Eminence side. Hit the light standard up there by the ceiling. And Salem will get that point. Ramsey with a good play there to play that shot. Attempted kill. The service played to the net. Set there. Quick short serve. Played back over by Du Bois. They set it again. Go all the way across, and pushing it over is Mickler. There's Schaubert to Workman, setting it in the middle for Kaminsky, and it goes down. Partially blocked at the net by Haley Jennings, but nobody behind her, and the ball falls to the floor. A lot of top spin on that from Kaminsky. And it sails in. 6 serving 4. That service nicely dug out. Comes across to Irway, trying to dink it down. Didn't work. Workman to Du Bois, sending it all the way across for Irway at the net. Blocked down. Back to Du Bois, setting it back for Schaubert, pushing it across. And there's Rich. They set it now for Mickler, but there's Irway for Salem. To Workman. Back setting it for Du Bois, and the set was bad, and Reagan had to go almost to the scorer's table to get it. Point side out for the Lady Tigers. Little back set by Workman just didn't work. Too far off to the side, and back to serve is Candace Williams. Service comes across. Kaminsky pushed it back. A nice job, and it falls in. Right in front of Paige Ramsey, who dove for it. 7 serving 5, point side out, Lady Tigers. Irway back to serve. We're in game 1, just underway. A lot of time to come on out and enjoy volleyball at the high school gym. Service comes down, played to the net by Mickler. Across it comes Workman to Clapperich to Workman right at the net. Bad pass by Skyler Clapperich, too close to the net. And the ball falls on the side of the Salem Tigers, but a net violation called on Eminence. Salem keeps the ball. Irway's next service, a nice one. Push to the net. And high set for Mickler, pushing it deep. There's Irway playing it high off the ceiling. Clapperich has to adjust. Again, too close to the net with a pass. And it falls on the Salem side. Point side out for the Lady Red Wings. Back to serve Demi Mickler. Just a sophomore at 5'3". 6 serving 8. The service comes to Schauber. To the net, Workman. Pushing it back to the middle to Du Bois. Pushing it across and in. 9 serving 6 as Kaylee Moody will come in to serve. Moody's service off the slap serve. Comes across, played over by Keeling. Schauber with a nice dive to keep that one alive. Comes across, a Workman for the kill. What a nice set and play in front of Ramsey. Ramsey tried to dive to her right to get it. Couldn't dig it out. Point for the Lady Tigers. Nice set at the net by Workman. Or nice job at the net by Workman on the kill. There's an ace right in there by Moody. Ball was tailing quickly, diving down. Mickler dove for it. Couldn't elevate it at all. Barely got a hand on it. And it's 11 serving 6. Kaylee Moody's next service. Spins one, trying to go down the right side. The ball hit the very top of the net. It's a net ball. Point side out to the Lady Red Wings. Coming back in the ball game, Aaron Pitts to the front line. Ramsey, the libero, plays that one deep. Irway has trouble with it. Can't move it forward. Ball kept sailing, and Avery tried to push it up, got it high in the air, but unfortunately behind her. And a point for the Lady Red Wings. Next service comes to Workman. Pushing that one high to Kaminsky, back in the middle, and Schauber will push it over. Ramsey to the net, waiting for their Rich, comes across with a kill. Nice play by Irway to keep it alive. Ramsey now to Schauber, bumps it over. Waiting for it, there's Keeling to Ramsey, going for Pitts, and it falls in. A little miscommunication there. And Coach Elizabeth Brewer, not happy about it, calls timeout. With the score, Salem 12, Eminence 8. Let's come back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
Serving 8, Salem Tigers leading this one. Moody end. And the service will check out. Leah Russell in on the front line now. And back to serve is Kylie Wood. Nice service. Played across, and Aaron Pitts can't get it over the net. 13-8. Kylie Wood's got that hard service. Right down the middle of the floor. Shoots this one deep. Played there off the fingertips of Mickler, and they keep it alive. Can they bump it over? No. Racing back to give that opportunity was Candace Williams. Got it back up in the air, but Mickler could not elevate on the attempted over-the-shoulder shot. And it falls in for a point for Salem Tigers. The next service played there by Ramsey. They're going to bump it over. They do. There's her way to Du Bois, setting it high, going for the kill off the net. It hit the antenna. Russell hit the net, but they say it hit the antenna. That cannot happen. And a point for Eminence. Trista Keeling back to serve, a 5'2 senior. Keeling serves a hard service. Shalbert bumps it over to Irway. Puts it up high in the air. Workman plays it across. Put up to the net. They set it there going for that kill. Was number 5 Jennings, but the Tigers are there. They go for the kill. Russell gets it off the hands of the defender, number 10, Candace Williams deep. Good play by Irway and company back there, keeping that ball nice and set, getting it across to Russell for the kill. Service by Workman. It's off the hands of the sophomore, Demi Mickler, and out of bounds, and it's 16 serving 9. Coach Brewer talking to her sophomore to get down there and get under the ball, not on the side of it. Workman's next service again comes back to Mickler. Got a shoulder on it. It's bumped up high in the air, and Mickler plays it into the net. Now, young players want to correct that mistake as soon as possible, and unfortunately sometimes may add to the worries. And that one by Workman sails into the net. 17-10, Salem on top. Serving right now for Eminence will be Miranda Rich, the 5'3 senior. Rich, where's number 3? Her service comes down to Irway. Bumped in the air to Workman. Back sending it back for Irway for the kill. Nice play there by Rich to keep it alive to Ramsey. And it'll be bumped over there by Williams. The Tigers Shalbert to Workman. Set for Irway. Dinks it in! Avery saw the double block coming up, and she just elevated over top, and it falls in. Point inside out for the Salem Tigers. Skyler Clapperich back to serve. Skyler started out the game with 3 points. Her service comes to Ramsey. Played to the net, bumped up by Rich, and then Ramsey will push it over. There's Clapperich to Workman to Irway. Dinks it across, played up high, and kept alive there by Mickler and pushed over by Eminence. Shalbert to Workman, back setting it there for the kill. Played there by Ramsey deep as Russell went for it. Now the dink blocked down there by Irway, back across. Ramsey plays it to Shalbert. Salem with the ball, setting it for Irway for the kill. Nice play made by Rich, and they can't keep it alive as she played it across, but it sailed into the stands as Trista Keeling went up in there trying to save it. Some good volleying there by both teams. Salem emerges with the point on the nice set and kill by Irway. Clapperich just serve into the net. Point side out to the Lady Red Wings. Macy Moore back in. She'll come in for Ramsey. Aaron Pitts with the service. Comes to Irway. To the net, Workman. Right back to Irway for the kill. She missed it out of bounds. Trying to drive it to the left side. Missed it by about a foot. Point for Eminence. Play was well set. Just missed the shot. Flat-footed serve. Irway to Workman. Sending it again for Irway down the middle. Nice play made by Rich to keep it alive. To the net it goes. Tipped over, and the Tigers, can they keep it alive? No. Russell got a piece of it. Workman got a piece of it, but Kylie Shalbert could not get to it in time. Point for Eminence. It's 13 serving 19. We're in game 1. As Pitt's service, and that is out. Point for the Lady Tigers. Kaminsky comes in, checking in for Leah Russell. Kylie Shalbert back to serve. 20 serving 13. Ramsey pushing it to the net. They set it there, pushing it across. Blocked down by the Tigers. And I guess the ball never got over the net. The official quickly called a point for Salem. Again, that's right where the official's standing there. We can't tell if it hits the net or the players. So point for Salem. 21-13. Shalbert service comes to Ramsey. Bumped high in the air. There's Rich to set all the way across. And the shot again in the net by Demi Mickler. Another point for the Salem Tigers. Mickler got up there, just could not get the ball over the net, and Coach Brewer calls timeout. 22-13, Salem on top, game one. Back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
There's end of summer savings at K&H Auto Supply in Salem. Get Turtle Wax ceramic wash and wax or ceramic spray coating, $13.99 each. Rain-X 2-in-1 glass cleaner for $4.99 and Purple Power hand cleaner for $2.99. K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Back to play. Salem Tigers trying to keep it alive. They do get it over as Du Bois is able to push it back. Send it across Macy and, Macy Moore there and gets it over across. Caught ball called on the Salem Tigers. 14 serving 22 as Candace Williams will go back to serve. The 5'3" senior. Right down the middle of the floor. Plays it across to Clapperich to Irway for the kill. Nice play made by Eminence to keep it alive. Now Ramsey pushes it across. There's Workman to Kaminsky, now to Irway. Pushed up high in the air by Rich. In the middle, Ramsey pushing it deep. There's Workman. Du Bois across to Irway, and the shot banks off of Macy Moore out of bounds. Point for the Lady Tigers, side out as well. Avery Irway back to serve, 23 serving 14. This is game one. Irway's service, deep, play there by Mickler, but they can't play it back. She had tried to elevate it, pushed it up for Williams. Williams just couldn't get there in time, and it's game point for the Salem Tigers. Irway serving from that right corner. Service, nice one. Mickler puts it to the net and pushed over by Ramsey. There's Irway to Clapperich, setting it for Kaminsky off the hands of Keeling and down, and the Salem Tigers win game one by a score of 25-14. We'll take a 2-minute break and come back with more volleyball action on KSMO Media.
Every project is different, which is why Salem Truss uses modern engineering software to design, then construct quality trusses for your home, barn, or business. The size of the job doesn't matter, but the quality of the work does, which is why Salem Truss will deliver their trusses anywhere. Proud to support the Salem community, they're open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to 4:30 and Friday from 7:30 until 11. For more information, call Salem Truss at 729-9276.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Salem Memorial District Hospital believes that our community deserves the very best healthcare one could offer. We understand that all physicians need the highest quality images to thoroughly treat each situation. With you in mind, Salem Memorial District Hospital has brought these services home, and that includes our new state-of-the-art MRI. Don't waste your time and money driving long distances. Let us take care of you here at home. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Southtown Furniture. Southtown, where the bargains are. We've got everything from furniture to appliances. Quality floor covering. We won't be undersold, you'll see. To you, that is our guarantee. Southtown Furniture.
we are getting ready for game 2 here between the Salem Tigers and the Eminence Lady Red Wings. And, of course, we love our sponsors. They make it possible for us to be here to bring you these contests on KSMO Media, like Aligned by Design Chiropractic, Hometown Mechanical, Denton County Vet Clinic, and J&D Automotive, proud supporters and sponsors of our Salem Tigers. Mallory Workman will go back, and we will start this game with her serving the first one. It goes right in the net. Mallory usually very good at serves to start out games. That's a rarity for her to hit the net on the first one. Back to serve is Miranda Rich. Her service comes to Du Bois. Workman sets it high for Irway for the kill. She's got it. Off the arms of Miranda Rich down the left side. Then off the goal support for basketball. 1-1 our score. Skyler Clapperich, who we will be talking to on the video side afterwards in a live interview following the game today. Hope you'll join us for that later on after the game. Set on the Eminence side. Net violation called on the Salem Tigers. As Jennings put it across, but the official stopped play. That service goes right into the net by Aaron Pitts, point side out to Salem. 2-2 our score early on in game 2. Salem won game 1, 25-14. Salem will be off a week before they get back in action, so they have a good outing here. Ball pushed to the net, waiting for Darius Rich. Cross to Clapperich to Workman, setting it high for Irway for the kill. Blocked down on a block kill by Eminence. Getting up high was Haley Jennings. Point side out for Eminence. Three serving 2 as Candace Williams goes back to serve. Williams service down the middle, played there by Irway to Workman at the net. Just never made it over. Pass too close to the net. Nothing Mallory could do about that. 4 serving 2. Williams next service. Played there by Shalbert to Workman at the net. Irway just dinks it across. Played back in front. Pushed over and in. Nice play by Eminence and Trista Keeling. Little back flip, and Keeling just guided it back over the net to a vacant spot on the floor. And it's 5 serving 2. Williams' next service comes back to Shalbert. Has a little problem with it. Goes to the middle of the floor and is bumped deep, way too deep by Salem. A little bit of miscommunication here. Coach Barnes coming over talking to the girls. 6 serving 2. Next service, it's a good one off the net. Good play by Du Bois getting across, and point for the Salem Tigers, as Irway was able to guide that one over the net. Almost thought they were going to call a caught ball. Looked like they were talking about it. Seen that called in the past before. Wouldn't be out of the realm of the officials. 3 serving 6 as Irway's service comes down and played out of bounds by the sophomore Demi Mickler. She has struggled receiving serves here early on. Four serving 6. This is game 2. Irway's next service, a good one. Played straight up in the air. Ramsey pushed toward the net, going for that kill. A block kill by Salem Tigers, but it goes out of bounds. Or is it a net violation? Net violation called on Eminence, as the ball was blocked but went out of bounds, but the point still belongs to Salem Tigers as the Eminence Lady Red Wing is in the net. Service played there by Mickler, and she'll push it across deep. There's Irway pushing it to the net to Clapperich, sending it high for Workman for the kill. Ramsey's there for Eminence. Back to the middle, dink across, played there by Kaminsky to Clapperich, now to Shalbert, playing it deep, pushed to the net. Played there by Rich, going for that kill, but missing it is Demi Mickler. And we are tied at 6. It's good passing there by both teams. Mickler just couldn't elevate it as she tried to go cross court.
6 serving 6. Irway service played to the net. Pumped there and pushed to the middle. Clapperich plays it deep. There's Ramsey to the net. They set all the way across, flowing for the kill. Blocked down. And 4 hits called. That ball never got over the net. Was not blocked by the Lady Tigers. Kaminsky hit the top of the net and came back. So Eminence called on 4 hits. 7 serving 6 as Irway with 4 straight points now. That service played by Mickler. Bumped high in the air by Ramsey and goes off the net. I should say by Rich to Ramsey. There's Shalvin to Irway playing it deep. Rich back to Ramsey. Mickler trying to get it across. Too close to the net. Point for the Lady Tigers. Irway with 4 straight points. 5 straight points, excuse me. And that ace as Avery serves it to the deep far corner. And Coach Brewer calls timeout. With the score, Salem 9, Eminence 6. We'll come back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.
Your legacy. Protect it, prosper, and pass it on. Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, specializes in real estate planning, probate, family law, and business law. A Salem native, Stephen Patterson provides comprehensive representation to clients throughout southern Missouri. If you need assistance, contact Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, at 573-453-2529.
Avery Irway with an ace, causing Coach Brewer to call timeout for Eminence. Salem was down 6-3 when Avery started serving. They now lead at 9-6. Services can really make a difference. We got a good server. We saw that Sullivan had an incredible server and really made a difference when they can do things with that ball. Irway's service. It's a nice one. Spins right down, coming to the net. Ramsey setting it back for Mickler. Blocked down at the net. Kept alive, though, and pushed over by Ramsey. Irway to the net. Clapperich setting it there for DuBois. She fanned on it. DuBois pushed it right into the bottom of the net. Point side out for Lady Red Wings of Eminence. Mickler's service, a good serve, played by Shalbert. Workman back setting it at the net, pushed over by Kaminsky twice. As there's a block there to go for a kill, and Kaminsky hits the net with her hand. It'll be a net violation. 8 serving 9. Tight game here in game 2. Demi Mickler's service. Down the line, played by Clapperich to the middle. Workman setting it back for Irway deep. Plays it there to Ramsey. Now to Rich and back to Ramsey. Plays it deep again. Here's Clapperich setting it at the net for Workman. Partially blocked. It falls on the side of Eminence. Getting a piece of that one was Miranda Rich, who went off her hands up in the air. Fell on the Lady Red Wings side, right behind that double block attempt. Point side out for Salem in the ball game. Comes Kaylee Moody. Moody's service. It's short. It's an ace. Wow. That ball was dying when it's across the net. Diving effort by Cadence Williams. But that was an absolutely perfect serve by Kaylee Moody. It's an ace. Next one, a little bit deeper. Williams over to Mickler and now bumped over by Ramsey. The Tigers, Moody setting it for Workman for the kill. There's Ramsey. Back in the middle to Rich. Pushed over there by Williams. The Tigers keep it alive. Workman for another kill. Played up off the banister and down by number 4, Paige Ramsey. Ramsey solid back there and receiving a lot of balls. That one she banked up off the pillar that holds up the ceiling of the roof. Ceiling and the roof of the gym. Point for the Lady Tigers. Next one. Played there to the side by Williams. Kept alive. Pushed over. Pushed there by Faith Kaminsky and bumped to the net. Not hard enough by Moody. Point for Eminence and side out. 9 will serve 12. And Kaylee Moody will check out. Paige Ramsey to serve. She's the libero. Comes to Schaubert. Now Tigers, bad pass by Du Bois, and Clapperich tried to push it back the other way. Pass was too close to the official at the chair, and it's 10-12. That ball comes to the net, dinked down, kept alive by Clapperich. Workman back to Schaubert, playing it deep. Play there by Mickler to the net. Pushed high by Rich, and a net violation called on Miranda Rich. Point for the Lady Tigers and side out. Miranda Rich running right along that net, got her shoulder. She went down low, and her shoulder nicked the net. And the top official caught it. Kylie Wood service. Deep play there by Ramsey. It goes back to Rich and off the hands of Russell and in on the kill by Trista Keeling. Russell and Clapperich went up off Russell and into the Salem zone. Nice kill there. Schaubert to Du Bois, back to Irway, playing it deep. A little confusion, and a fall on the Eminence side. Going for it was Keeling as well as Ramsey. They kind of collided, and the ball got bumped, but over toward the student section here at the high school. Point and side out for Salem. 14 serving 11. Bump to the net. Tip down and in by Irway. Almost pushed that out of bounds. The pass was over top of the net. Averius reached up, pushed it down, but almost pushed it too far. Workman's next service. It's short, and it's going to be falling for an ace as Mickler came over and banked it off Haley Jennings. Jennings got right there as Mickler tried to dig it out, and as soon as she did, the ball hit Jennings and bounded out of bounds. 16 serving 11. Mickler to the net. It's Rich setting it back, digging it over, pushing it back across is Jennings. Comes to the net. Pushed across by Aaron Pitts. The Tigers keep it alive, and Russell kind of off balance, tried to fist it over and just kept it on the Salem side. Point side out to the Eminence side, and going back to service, Miranda Rich. Rich's service comes to Kylie Schaubert. To Workman for Irway, and nice play there by Rich. Came in alive to Ramsey and bumped over. There's Schaubert. Workman again setting it for Irway for the kill. Again play to the net. Set there. Workman back, setting it for Clapperich. There's Ramsey. Now to Rich. All the way across, playing it there is Pitts. Tigers set it again. This time, it's Russell. Ball off the banister, kept alive though, and will be pushed over by Keeling. Tigers set it for Irway, dinking it across. Kept alive there by Rich. Going back, Ramsey plays it across. Schaubert. Workman back setting it for Clapperich, but too far out of bounds. Clapperich tried to go cross court, didn't hit anybody, and missed by about a foot. Boy, what a good volleying sequence there by both teams. Skyler had the opportunity, just missed it. Miranda Rich, 13 serving 16. Game 2. Service. Played by Irway in the middle to Workman. Back to Irway on the left side for the kill. Played there by Rich. Comes down, bumped up high by Keeling, and pushed over by Jennings and out of bounds. Point side out for the Lady Tigers. 17 serving 13. Skyler Clapperich back to serve. Don't forget, we will be talking with Skyler in an interview after the contest tonight. She's got some news, and we'd like to put that across to you. Ramsey plays it to the net. Play back, pushed over. There's Irway. Setting it for Workman in the middle of the floor. Back to Irway. Blocked down, and the Tigers keep it alive. Pushed over. Good job by Salem. Going back to Ramsey, pushing it in the middle of the floor. There's Schaubert to Workman. Setting it for Irway for the kill. She's got it right down the middle. Diving effort by Cadence Williams. 18-13, a timeout called by Coach Elizabeth Brewer of Eminence. 18-13, Salem on top. Back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.
For your surprisingly great race, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
We're in game 2. Salem Tigers lead 18-13 after winning game 1, 25-14. For those on the radio side, Cardinal baseball will be coming up at the conclusion of our match today. They'll take on the Washington Nationals. Skyler, with a nice service, almost took the head off of Mickler. Now Shalvett puts it deep. Played there by Williams to the net. Moving it high, going for that kill is Jennings. Clapperich keeps it alive, pushed over. Diving effort by Eminence to keep it alive to the net. Pushed and goes out of bounds. Pushed there by Haley. Jennings went off the top of the net but missed the line. Not by much. That'll be a point for the Salem Tigers. Skyler Clapperich serve. I mean, it got Mickler right up in the shoulder. This one played there by Ramsey. They get it back over and pushed across by Jennings. Schaubert. Workman in the middle of the floor to Irway for the kill. She's got it. Going to the right side of Cadence Williams. That seems to be her weaker side. Second time in 3 tries that Irway has gone there. Williams unable to field that kill. 20 serving 13. Clapperich next service into the net. Trying to go right down that sideline and get Demi Mickler thinking again. She's had a tough night fielding services, that's for sure. 14 serving 20. Back to service Pitts. Schaubert will field that service to Workman, setting it for Du Bois, pushing it across. Play there by Williams. Get in the middle of the floor and pushing it right into the net was Haley Jennings. Jennings is probably the tallest girl for Eminence at 5'9". Got behind that one and got too far in front and just guided that ball right into the twine. Point inside out, Salem. Kylie Schaubert. She serves to the left side. Nice play there by Ramsey to get across. Pushed back down and in by Faith Kaminsky on the block kill. She pushed it right down to Haley Jennings, who got a piece of it and tried to deflect it back to Paige Ramsey, but it went past Ramsey for the point. 22 serving 14. Schaubert's the next service. Ramsey again to the net. Was pushed up high and going for that kill, missing it across the court was number 5, Haley Jennings. Schaubert back to serve again. 23 serving 14 this service. Again played by Ramsey. She'll push it across off the net, diving effort by Schaubert to keep it alive. Now comes across to Irway for the kill. She's got it off the left arm of Cadence Williams. And a point and game point for Kylie Schaubert. Serving from the left corner. Service comes deep. Played there by Ramsey to the net. Think back. Played there by Irway. Now back to Kaminsky with a block kill. Ramsey just kind of gave it back to Faith, and she drilled it deep. And the Salem Tigers win game 2 by an identical 25-14 scores they did in game 1. We've got game 3 coming up in a couple of minutes. We'll come back with more Lady Tiger Volleyball on KSMO in 2 minutes. This is Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
No matter what, every morning, farmers go to work, doing what needs done. The work is unforgiving. The days are long, real long. They nurture, they grow, they harvest. When the day is done, sell the fruits of your labor to your neighbors on Town Street.
Welcome back, Salem High School Gymnasium. Game 3 about ready to begin. Salem has won games 1 and 2 by identical scores of 25-14. Boy, had some very, very good volleys in that second game. I'm telling you what, by both teams, and Salem seemed to come out ahead on most of those volleys. Right now we're ready to start. It'll be Rich serving across. Workman sets it for Irway on the left side. Nice play there by Ramsey to keep it alive. Now Rich in the middle, bumped over by Eminence. Kept in, Workman in the middle of the floor. Back setting it for Clapperich for the kill. Nice dig out by Rich. Keeping it alive, pushed over by Ramsey. Workman to Shalbert, playing it deep. Ramsey pushed it to the net. Set there by Rich, going across and trying to push it over was Jennings. Clapperich in the middle of the floor, and pushing it right in the net was Russell. Flat-footed, Russell did not elevate. Leah pushed it in the net, 1-0 Eminence. Again, some good volleying by both teams. Service, a dying one. Nice dig out by Shalbert. Cross to Irway. Dinked up in the air, played there by Rich across and pushed over by Keeling. The Tigers, Workman setting it in for Irway for the kill. She's got it off the fingertips of the diving Trista Keeling. And that's a 1-1 score. Well, if these points are anything like the rest of this game, it's going to be wild. Clapperich has that one go right off the shoulder again of Mickler, pushed over by Ramsey. Workman sets it for Shalbert in the middle of the floor. Play there to Ramsey in the middle of the floor. They go for the kill, but missing that one is Haley Jennings. Jennings went up again, got up too high, and the ball in front of her ended up pushing it into the net. She's done that a couple times in this game. Clapperich is serve, soft one. Ramsey pushing it back up for Mickler back, and she'll just dig it off the net and in. Good play there by Paige Ramsey. Reading that one, knowing the Tigers were backing up, she just banked it off the net and in, and we're tied at 2. Aaron Pitts in to serve. Pitts, a 5'5" senior, off the arms of the Tiger player Workman and out of bounds. Shalbert could not save it. Mallory didn't field that one cleanly. Tigers couldn't keep it alive. 3 serving 2. Pitts a service to Shalbert, to Workman in the middle of the floor. Back setting it for Irway, a block kill by Haley Jennings. She got up and pushed that one right back. Four serving 2 here in game 3. Eminence with the lead. Pitts service, a hard one. Play there by Irway. Nice job by Irway. Now Shalbert and DuBois run into each other as they go for the put it back over the net. No communication there whatsoever because they just ran right into each other. Nobody called it. And 5 serving 2. Shalvin pushed it to Workman in the middle of the floor. Now to Irway, dinks it across and in. Good recognition by Avery there. They went for the double block kill, and Avery elevated over top, inside the line, down the line. Point side out, 3 serving 5. Kylie Shalbert back to serve. Shalbert's service deep. Ramsey pushing it to the net, sit up high. Going for the kill, but too hard was Haley Jennings. They plead for a fingertip touch, but it didn't get there. It just took off. Coach Brewer trying to show Jennings to get on top, but Jennings has a couple of times in this game gotten on top too quick. Work in progress. Ramsey to the net. High set going for it is Moore. Played there by Shalbert. What a play. Workman over to Irway for the kill, but she missed it off the side of the hand. Point for Eminence and side out. Boy, that would have been a heck of a point. Shalbert lunging with the body absolutely parallel to the floor and somehow kept that ball alive, but Salem could not get the point. Williams with the service. Shalbert to Workman. Short set for Irway. Just dinks it in front of Ramsey. A little confusion there as Rich came right in front of Ramsey. It looked like she was going to field it and then let it go. Point and side out for the Salem Lady Tigers. Avery Irway back to serve. She had 6 straight services back in game 2 to change that game around. This service comes down, dug out by Williams at the net. Trying to push it across was Keeling, kept alive there, and getting the shot across was Workman. Back to the middle of the floor. Ramsey plays it across. Shalbert digs it out to the net, and it can't be played over by Keeling. Keeling had it right in at the net over top to come down and just crush it, but she didn't do it, and then fanned on it, leaving it at the net. Point for the Lady Tigers to tie it up at 6-6. Irway service comes down, plays straight up in the air by Williams. Now to Mickler and to Ramsey. Shalbert to Clapperich. High set for Workman for the kill, partially blocked. Played there by Mickler, and now Rich. Back to Ramsey playing it deep. Play there by Irway to the net. Pushed over by Moody. Kept alive and pushed deep and out of bounds by Trista Keeling. Salem with a 7-6 lead. Game 3. They've won the first 2, 25-14 each time. That service comes down, played by Williams to the net. They can barely keep it alive. What a play by Ramsey. And now Moody to Faith Tominski, who puts it in front of a diving Paige Ramsey. Faith didn't get all of it, but got just enough. And the kill in front of Paige Ramsey. 8 serving 6. Irway's next service. Sinker comes down to Mickler. Gets her up high. She tries to push it across. And then Shalbert cutting in front of Irway deflected it away. It would have been a tough play anyway. Point side out for the Lady Red Wings. 7 serving 8. Game 3. Demi Mickler service comes to Moody. To the middle of the floor to Workman. Now to Shalbert for the kill. It's too deep. We're tied at 8. Kylie trying to push it deep, but went about 3 feet too deep. As Mickler's next service comes across, it's deep and out of bounds. Point side out for the Lady Tigers. Back to serve is Moody. Don't forget, after the game, we will have an interview with Skyler Clapperich about a prestigious award. Be listening in for that and watching on the KSMO media side only. Tigers keep it alive at the net, pushed back by Williams. The Tigers going for it. Workman at the net, and it's good on the Tiger side. Partially blocked, went straight up in the air, diving ever by Trista Keeling to try and keep it alive, but it did not go back over the net. 10 serving 8 as Kaylee Moody. Her next service. Ramsey to the net. Pushed at the net. Right down by Kaminsky for the block kill. Pass there by Rich, a little too far over the net, and Faith reached up and just tomahawked it. 11 serving 8. Moody's next service. Down the right side, put up to the net by Williams. Keep it alive, and now a caught ball is going to be called on Miranda Rich. Moody has got 3 straight. 12 serving 8. The service down the side to Ramsey. To the middle to Rich. Going for that kill. Nice play by Eminence as Trista Keeling drills it in front of Avery Irway on the back line. That was a perfect set. Short set and kill by the Lady Red Wings. Ramsey back to serve. Senior plays it to Workman. To Du Bois, to the net. Clapperich pushed it across on the wrong side of the antenna. Skyler trying to push that ball across, but it went on the official side of the antenna. Coming to the net, going for the kill. Du Bois keeps it alive. Workman now to Kaminsky, playing it in the middle. There's Keeling to Rich. Now Keeling missed it. (13 serving 10 as Russell comes back in. Leah goes to the front line. And Kylie Wood goes back to serve. 13 serving 10. This is game 3. Service goes right in the net. Kylie Shalva got a chance to sit down for all of about 8 seconds. Come right back in the game. 11 serving 13. Back to serve is Trista Keeling. Service played there by Workman. Toward the bench. Push back. Will play it deep. Pushed up high by Keeling. To Rich into the middle. And a shot into the twine, I believe, by Haley Jennings. I don't think Salem block killed that one. Again, we are looking kind of right through the back of the upper official. 14 serving 11. Mickler, nice dig on that one. Plays it across. Pushed over there by Pitts. Workman sets it. And off the net it goes by Russell. And it's good for a point. Ball deflected off the net. Pitts couldn't field it cleanly. And Salem has point number 15. Mallory Workman back to serve again. This service comes to Ramsey. Quick set, nice play by Eminence right there. That real short, quick set to Haley Jennings. She gets the kill off the attempted block of Salem. Went right through the fingertips to the Tigers' front line. Shalva to the net, Workman puts it up high in the air. Blocked there by Clapperich, kept alive as looked like Eminence would have a clean shot. Skyler sets it across to the net, and it's net violation called on Russell as she went over the line. Point for the Lady Red Wings. Miranda Rich with that service. Shalbert digs it out to Workman, now pushed over by Irway, but it's out of bounds. Point for the Lady Red Wings, and it's a 1-point game. 14 serving 15. Miranda Rich, the 5'3" senior. Her service this time to Shalbert. High in the air, Workman back setting it for Skyler Clapperich. She goes too deep. And we are tied at 15-15. Couple of mistakes here by the Lady Tigers. Rich service comes back to Du Bois. And then two Tigers run into each other as Russell and Workman. Russell's trying to go to the front line. Workman trying to get to the ball. And Leah has to get out of the way in a 5-1 to make room for your setter. Coach Barnes calls timeout. 16-15, Eminence on top. We'll take a 30-second break and come back. This is Tiger Volleyball, KSMO Media.
When I meet a new loan customer, I try to drop everything that I was working on prior to them coming in my office and focus directly on what their needs are at the time, whether it be a new car, their first house. I focus directly on what they are telling me and what they are needing, And it doesn't matter if it's a small $1,000 loan or a $200,000 house. I try to treat every client the same.
(16) serving 15. As Eminence has run off 4 straight points to take the lead. Salem has won game 1, 25-14. In game 2, also 25-14. The service by Rich comes to Schaubert to the net. Workman setting it high for Irway. Block kill by Eminence right there. Going up, getting that one was Haley Jennings. (17-15). Rich's service. Schaubert to the net, kept alive, and Irway pushing it deep. Ramsey to Rich, short set, pushed down and in by Haley Jennings with another kill. And Eminence has found some success with that short set. And now they have run off 6 straight points. They lead 18-15 as Rich serves another. Schaubert to Workman, to the net. Irway pushing it across, kept alive and pushed to the net. Pushed back, Ramsey to Clapperich. Nobody there. Skyler pushing it to the net between Irway and Russell. 19-15, a little communication issue there as well. Had a couple of those on the Salem side, but it's not been a big deal. But both have come in this third game. There's a service that is deep and out of bounds. As Rich tried to muscle up, put one deep. Salem was inching in a little bit. Point side out for Salem. They now trail it 16-19 as Skyler Clapperich goes back to serve. Russell to the net. Short set and a quick kill right there by Haley Jennings. That short set has been working very well for Eminence, as Rich has been short setting it for Jennings, and she's been pushing it through. Point side out. 20 serving 16. Irway to Workman. Back to Irway for the kill. Off the hands of Rich and out of bounds. Point side out for the Lady Tigers. Kaylee Moody comes in. Russell checks out Kaminsky to the front line. Moody comes in for Du Bois. Back to serve Kylie Schaubert. 17 serving 20, game 3. Salem winning 2-0. Ramsey to the net. They set across, and there's Schaubert on the attempted shot by Macy Moore. Now to the middle of the floor. Ramsey pushes a high in the air to Rich. Across for Mickler. And a block kill, no. Point for Eminence. The ball fell on the Salem side as they went for the double block kill. They didn't get it. Point for Eminence. Back to serve is Cadence Williams. 21 serving 17. Service to Schaubert. Workman setting it for Irway for the kill. Too deep. Point for Eminence. It's 22-17. And Coach Barnes calls timeout with a score. Eminence 22, Salem 17. Back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.
Relationships. It's not just being on a first-name basis. It's a partnership built on trust. This is Scott Ball, president of the Bank of Salem. Since 1883, the Bank of Salem has been serving our local community with the kind of personal service and professionalism that builds relationships. We've earned the trust of our customers with over a century of strength and stability, never once changing our name or compromising customer service. Stop by one of our 2 locations in Salem, visit our website, or download our free mobile app. The Bank of Salem, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
We're in game 3. Salem with a 2-0 lead, but Eminence with a 5-point lead right now. 22 serving 17. Back to serve will be Cadence Williams. 22 serving 17. Game 3. The service. Schaubert digs it out, comes to the net. Salem can't play it. 23-17, game 3. Next service by Williams. Shalbert to the net. Tigers workman plays it back. Shalbert plays it deep. To the net, Williams. They set it there, going for the kill. Played there by Keeling, and the Tigers keep it alive in the middle to Workman, playing it deep. Ramsey to Rich, setting it in the middle, pushing it over. Was Keeling. The Tigers keep it alive. Now they go back, trying to get it in. They do to Irway, and Irway dinks it in on the pass by Workman. Down in the left front corner. Point side out for the Salem Tigers. Avery Irway, who's scored 6 in a row. That's what she would basically need 7 right now to win the game and the match. The service comes off the shoulders, keeping it alive momentarily and pushing it over is Rich. Good job by Eminence. Quick set by Clapperich to Workman. It's good. In between Moore and I believe Keeling, that ball went. Point for the Lady Tigers, 19 serving 23. Next one by Irway. It's an ace! All the way to the back line, right between two Lady Red Wings. And Coach Brewer calls timeout with a score. Salem trailing Eminence 23-20 in game 3. We'll come back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
This is game 3. Salem with a 2-0 lead. They trail it by 3. Avery Irway serving 20, serving 23. Irway's service. It's short, played to the net and played back out of the net by Rich. It's another point for the Salem Tigers. Trailing it by 2 as Irway goes back to serve. 21 serving 23. Here it comes. Mickler to the net, played alive by Salem, played by deep by Workman. Right to Ramsey, pushing it to Rich, plays it across. There's the Tigers. Irway getting it to Workman, playing it deep. Ramsey passing it to the front. Rich setting it there for Keeling, trying to push it across. And Kaminsky blocked it and pushed it over top of Ramsey, who got creeping up, and it's a 23-22 game. What a play by Faith Kaminsky. As Ramsey played it to the front, her momentum took her that way, and the Tigers just pushed it back over her head for the point. Timeout by Coach Brewer. We're going to keep it here. I want to thank people who make it possible for us to bring you Tiger sports and other events in the community, like Align by Design Chiropractic, Hometown Mechanical, Dent County Vet Clinic, and J&D Automotive. Without them, we couldn't do this. Thank them for being a proud supporter of the Salem Tigers. 22-23, Irway on a run. Tigers trail it by 1 point. Avery started serving. It was 23-18, 23-22 Eminence. Avery's next serve. It comes down to Ramsey. High in the air, comes back across to Williams. It's out of bounds, and we are tied at 23. Tried to go cross court. The ball missed by about a foot. Irway, 23, serving 23. Got to win by 2. The service comes down, played strip in the air by Williams, and it hits the light standard and falls in front of Miranda Rich, and it's game and match point. Again, Irway trying to win it here with the Salem Tigers. Her service is deep, played there by Williams. Ramsey across to Keeling. There's Clapperich to Moody in the front for Kaminsky. It's good off the hands of Keeling, and the Tigers come back from a 23-18 deficit and score 7 straight points to win it in 3 straight games, 25-14, 25-14, and 25-23 as Avery Irway gets 7 straight points to win Game 3 and the match for the Salem Tigers to even their record at 2 wins and 2 losses. What a match to come back and win that one. Wow. We're going to come back in 2 minutes and wrap things up here from the Salem High School gym as far as the radio side is concerned. And we will have Skyler Clapperich, a special guest, in an interview following our normal broadcast. So we want you to remind that'll be on the video side on our KSMO stream. Keep it here on KSMO. Back in 2 minutes. This is Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Call Joe Brand in Salem at 729-3831.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
There's end of summer savings at K&H Auto Supply in Salem. Get Turtle Wax ceramic wash and wax or ceramic spray coating, $13.99 each. Rain-X 2-in-1 glass cleaner for $4.99 and Purple Power hand cleaner for $2.99. K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Well, what a match, what a match. Salem Lady Tigers win it in 3 straight, 25-14, 25-14. And then Avery Irway got 6 points consecutively back in the second game. She gets 7 straight points, overcome a 23-18 Salem Tiger deficit as Salem wins it in 3 straight games. And again, winning game 3, 25-23 on a great comeback. The Tigers even the record at 2-2. They'll be off the rest of this week. They'll be back in action next week, but on the road. And our next broadcast here from the gym will be in about 10 days. Don't forget, the Salem football Tigers will be home to take on Houston Tigers in SCA play. They'll be coming your way right here on KSMO beginning about 6:45 with Tiger Talk and Coach Bryson Barnes. Again, the Salem Lady Tigers win it tonight by a score of 25-14, 25-14, 25-23. That's going to wrap up our radio side here at KSMO. We do invite you to stick around for a stream with an interview with Skyler Clapperich. And we're going to tell you why there's a special interview with her and let her do most of the talking, actually, when we return here on the video side in about 2 minutes. That's coming your way, though we have the exit on the radio side, and we'll be taking you to Cardinal baseball. So thanks for joining us for Tiger Volleyball right here on KSMO Media. Don't forget, Skyler Clapperich will be with us shortly in a few minutes, so please keep it right here on KSMO Media.
Every project is different, which is why Salem Truss uses modern engineering software to design, then construct quality trusses for your home, barn, or business. The size of the job doesn't matter, but the quality of the work does, which is why Salem Truss will deliver their trusses anywhere. Proud to support the Salem community, they're open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to 4:30 and Friday from 7:30 until 11. For more information, call Salem Trust at 729-9276.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Salem Memorial District Hospital believes that our community deserves the very best healthcare one could offer. We understand that all physicians need the highest quality images to thoroughly treat each situation. With you in mind, Salem Memorial District Hospital has brought these services home, and that includes our new state-of-the-art MRI. Don't waste your time and money driving long distances. Let us take care of you here at home. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Southtown Furniture. Southtown, where the bargains are. We've got everything from furniture to appliances. Quality floor covering. We won't be undersold, you'll see. To you, that is our guarantee. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
Well, this is Stan Stevens from KSMO Media, and I have a special guest with me, Miss Skyler Clapperich. And Skyler, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
We're getting Skyler right after a Salem Tiger win over the Lady Red Wings of Eminence. So first off, Skyler, tell us a little bit about you. You are a senior this year, correct?
Yes, I am a senior and setting in right side.
All right, very good. Now, you've been playing volleyball for a while.
Yep, about 8 years on club teams.
Club teams. So explain what that means to our listeners and our watchers.
You basically you travel. Like right now I'm playing in St. Louis, and we travel around the U.S. and play for different clubs and tournaments and stuff.
And by doing that, you get more exposure. People get a chance to see you, maybe a chance for scholarships and things of that nature. So what has happened to you, though, might be even a little bit better than just a scholarship, right?
Yeah, I just got offered to play for Team USA, and we're flying out to the Dominican Republic in July this year. Or next year, yeah.
Very good. So when did they contact you to let you know that you had been given that distinguished award, I guess?
Yeah, about a month ago. Okay. So we've been talking, and I've been talking with Coach and stuff, and about a month ago.
So how does that affect your schooling and things of that nature here in Salem?
I think it'll be exciting because I'm trying to pick up some new background for like culture and stuff. So I'm trying to pick up some new stuff in class to try to get a nice base. So when I go there, I get to learn a little bit more.
So does this affect your practice with your own teammates here? Does Coach Barnes have to make some adjustments to that, working with the coaches because you've been selected for this prestigious award?
No, I think it's about the same. We do everything the same and stuff. So it's just regular practices, and yeah.
So when you get a chance to go down there, and it's obviously you're going to be gone for a little bit of time and enjoying yourself. I hope. Yeah. Hope the weather's good. A lot of times they do have some hurricanes down that way. But when you go down there, was this a tryout procedure, or is this something that people just noticed you on these club teams and they offered this position to you?
I was in a club team out, and I believe it was Kansas City, and a coach named Jessie Zabel, she found me, and I put me on her database, and I made it through the cuts. So then they offered me the position, and I accepted, and here we are. So,
well, that's I know it had to be a thrill for you to get that.
Oh, it was so exciting. I didn't believe it at first. I was like, there's no way. I ran downstairs to my mom, and she's like, that's real. So, yeah, it was crazy.
So now, obviously, that changes your life and things about possibly going to college next year, or maybe you're looking into the Olympics maybe a couple years down the road.
For sure. I think it'll definitely be good for, like, my resume for college. I really hope that. I'm planning on going to college for volleyball, so I hope it really sets me up for that, I guess, yeah.
But it also could lead to a possible Olympic selection, too, could it?
Yeah.
Could it not?
It could. If it takes me there, I'll go.
Well,
for sure.
Well, we want to congratulate
Thank
you
you.
on this is a fine achievement, and really couldn't happen to a nicer person. I've watched you play for years.
Thank you.
And this has been, people say small towns don't have a chance in getting these opportunities, but you put in the extra work, right?
Yeah.
And when you start talking about the club teams, and there's a lot of travel, obviously, to do that. So there's probably some people you need to thank, probably very close to you, right?
Yeah, I think my mom. She drives me to 3 hours every single day to volleyball club and volleyball practice in St. Louis, and then drives me back because I sleep. So I really appreciate her for that.
Well, it might be good that you get some rest without driving, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but, it really does. It takes a lot. I remember, I was able to play Division I college hockey, and I remember when I was just trying to make it, and we had practice at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
And my mom would get up, and I had to work until 2, and she'd get me up, drive me to practice.
Oh, my goodness.
So I know exactly what you're talking about, how
Yeah.
important that is. But that's the faith and the belief that they have in you and what you can do and in your
Yeah.
talents, correct?
Yes, both my parents have been so supportive. My family, we have a whole 3 bleachers lined up of just family traveling in, and I really couldn't be more thankful for that.
How are your teammates responding to that news?
They're pretty excited. I think they're happy for me, and I'm glad that this year we really got like a dynamic that is happy for me, because I have been on teams, at 15-year-olds playing up to 18, the girls don't always like the younger girl playing up.
Right.
So I really appreciate that they're open to this. It means a lot.
Salem volleyball has gone through some stages. Obviously,
Yes.
we see the big banner, the state
Yes.
championship, and I remember calling those games, and those teams were incredible. And then we had a little bit of a down period, and now we're coming back. And what do you think of Coach Barnes and the current Lady Tigers? You guys have a lot of talent on that floor.
Yeah, I think that right now we're doing great, and we only have more room to improve with these younger girls coming up and the time that they put in, and it's really great to see. I know I transferred here my freshman year, but I still feel part of the community, and it's really great to see that these girls are coming up, and we've got some good talent coming up, and I'm excited to watch. Like, I'll be coming back after college and getting to watch games and stuff, and I'm excited for that.
And Coach Barnes does a good job of mixing the younger girls and the older girls
Yep.
together. And
Yeah,
you
she
can see
does.
it on the floor.
Yes, she does. She's really bringing up them younger players to get an experience, and I think that's great for them.
Well, we wanted to congratulate you on your selection, and we wish you the very best of luck in the future. From
Thank
all of
you.
us at KSMO Media, good luck to you, and prove us good. Make Salem shine.
For sure. I'll make you guys proud.
Skyler Clapperich on KSMO Media. Thank you, Skyler.
Thank you. That wasn't too bad. No, I just stuttered.
Thank you for watching this broadcast of Salem Lady Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media. Tonight's game was brought to you by K&H Auto Supply, Salem Memorial District Hospital, Farm Bureau Insurance, Bank of Salem, Napa Auto Parts, Monet Auto Supply, Progressive Ozark Bank, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Town and Country Insurance, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Ozark Overhead Door LLC, State Farm Insurance, Salem Trust, Southtown Furniture, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Living the Dream Outdoor Properties, Wilson Mortuary, Country Chic Boutique and Photography, J&D Automotive, Dent County Veterinary Clinic, Align by Design Chiropractic, Hometown Mechanical, Town Screen LLC. Thanks to those sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Lady Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.